front. He's out there with Stenstrom, wins the faceoff, but it's too hot for Alifanov to handle. Back to his own end, will play it to center. Geddes. It's off the stick of Locknane. Kolosov over to get it in front of the Potomac bench. Pass to center, Geddes. Lost it, Stenstrom. Not able to get a pass into the middle. Puck down to the Potomac zone, no icing. Alifanov first on it. Lifted. Puck will come to the near corner. Riggs tries to one-hand it ahead. Flores into the offensive zone, knocked off of his stick. Roulet to pick it up in front of the Carolina bench. His shot off a stick will come to the near boards. Out to center, it's stopped by Riggs. Knocked out of the air by Kolosov. Stenstrom. Now outlet pass onto the stick of Flores. Sends it over. Kolosov not able to accept that pass, and Bowman starts it the other way. Bowman a shot, pad save, rebound was up into the slot. Flores has it, sends Budka to center. He'll lift it in cross corner. Patriots get a change. 5.5 gone in the first period. Carolina 2. Canes control off the faceoff. Timoney to center off the boards. Roy to dump it in. Roulet gets knocked down along the boards. Ritter plays it to the corner. Stenstrom backhands it to center. Kolosov. Pass was off the skate of Nieto. Geddes now to skate it into the offensive zone. Drops it off. Bowman a shot wide on the glove side. Locknane tried to play it to the corner. Riggs got in the way of that. Roulet into the offensive zone. Roulet still with the puck. A shot, a stick save made by Kalina. Nieto gloves it down, keeps it alive, and then he knocks Roy down to the ice with a solid shoulder check. Sims will flip it in from the red line. Alderman for Nieto. Lost control of the puck. It's Brandon Raleigh. Drop it off for Younggarvey. Shot blocked by Alifanov. Roy ahead off of Locknane. Roulet falls down to the ice. Puck bouncing as Bowman tries to find it. Tried to get it to Locknane. Now Younggarvey into the zone. Has to wait for some help. Pass into the middle. Bowman not able to advance it. Now Roulet, a one-timer. That was off of Nieto. Now a shot wide of the net from Riggs. Locknane and Younggarvey doing battle along the back wall. Geddes up with it. We'll send it ahead. Family, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, we'll deflect on Twitter at SportsGuyJustin if you'd like to reach out to me and get a shout out. It'll be Bested in taking the offensive zone face-off. So take it against Bowman. Bessedin wins it. Roulet a shot. He scores! Bessedin wins it cleanly to Roulet, who wrists it past Kalina, and we are tied at 2. Get that puck for him. That's Roulet's first as a Patriot. And that evens the score. 15:51 into the first period. Bessedin and Locknane on the draw. Roulet ahead. Couldn't get that pass to Engelstrom. Pass to center. Riggs knocked it away from Roy. Engelstrom with the steal at center. Drops it off for Younggarvey. Sends Riggs ahead. Riggs threw that one across the net mouth. Bessedin throws it on net off the stick of Kalina. 3.5 to go in the first period. Timoney sends it ahead. That will be icing as Roulet is there ahead of Roy. Flores to take the offensive zone draw. Timoney takes a shoulder check from Kolosov. Stenstrom drops it for Alifanov. Kolosov out of the corner. Tried to backhand it behind the net, was prevented from doing so. Flores there trying to help out. Flores up with the puck. Yovi Flores down to the ice. Play will continue. Alifanov a shot, looking for a tip. A save made by Kalina. Rebound gets cleared out to center. Williams centers off of Nieto. Off Roy of into the zone. Alifanov will sweep it away from the net front. Nieto around the wall. Georgievis backhands it past Budka out to center. It was gloved down by Timoney. He'll shoot it back in as he took a bump from Nieto. Alifanov trying to work it up the near boards. Lockney to chase it down at the faceoff circle. Shot will go high and wide. Will carry him towards the line, not out. Timoney there to keep it in. Sends it down low. Riggs tried to knock it away from Lockney. Roy trying to jam it out in front, and Nieto will skate it away. Nieto shoots it in. Budka going in after it, and it will be covered at the side of the net. No, the puck came loose. Early whistle from the officials as they lost sight of it. And a stoppage with 17:16 to go. Icing. Gutierrez away from the second period. Bolt able to get it to the neutral zone. Lockney loses it to Georgievis. Budka in over the line. Patriots are offside. 13:55 to go here in the second period. So that last goal is Radosta's sixth from Viglino and Connie. So Connie a 2-point night as he had a goal in the first period. Bessedin and Lockney will take this neutral zone face-off. Bessedin wins it. Roulet dumps it in, cross corner. Georgievis going in after it. Bessedin along the wall sends it wide of the net. Roulet over to track it down. Bowman knocked it away from him. Budka tried to keep it away from Roy, took a bump from Georgievis, whistle, and a penalty. Clement Roulet to the box through the Carolina power play. 2 for slashing. Watterson throws it in. Riggs able to clear it to the Carolina end of the ice. Watterson off the boards. Gutierrez had a stick lifted by Flores, and he'll clear it to center. Half a minute to go on the power play. Markham not able to get it in. Gutierrez will have to track it down. Gutierrez past Flores, drops it off Nabozny. Sends it over to Watterson. Looking for a tip-in from Gutierrez, and that went wide of the net, and this will get cleared down the ice. Lockney will take the face-off for Carolina, but he lost it to Nieto. Alderman pushes it up the boards. Cox not able to clear the zone. Roy a shot from a tough angle, missed the net. Karinov tried to push it out to center. Now Cox just out over the blue line. Bowman took it. Backtracks it for Parisi. Now Poole. Roy not able to tip it in. Loughnane on it. Ahead for Roy. He'll throw it in. First on it is Bowen Lopez. Through center, it's Braylon Cox. He gets to the red line, throws it in. Poole takes a bump from Karinov. Puck behind the net. Cox trying to find it, threw it out in front. Couldn't connect it onto the blade of Nieto. Younggarvey. Backhand pass to Riggs. Returns it to Younggarvey. Over the line, Loughnane up with it. And he will lift it out to center. It's gloved down by Trevor Riggs. Carries in over the blue line. Gets it over to Bessedin to the faceoff circle. Flores. Younggarvey off the wall. Engelstrom able to backhand it to Younggarvey. To the line, Engelstrom. Puck behind the net. Flores to Younggarvey. Back to Flores. Riggs. Wrister blocked by Loughnane. Puck pops up in the air. Engelstrom able to find it. Drops it off Younggarvey over for Riggs. A one-timer and a save by Kalina. Bessedin. Now a swing and a miss on the shot ahead from Flores, and this will get cleared down the ice through the neutral zone. Puck around the far boards. Kolosov. Behind the net. Gets it to Lopez. Over for Roulet, a shot save. Rebound. Kolosov scores! That's Kolosov's second. Sergei Kolosov knocked the With 57.7 to go in the period, the Pats are back on top. Nieto wins the faceoff to Alderman. Over for Roulet. Tipped into the zone by Georgievis. Poole off the back wall. Parisi to Roy. Poole takes a bump from Nieto but gets the puck in deep. It'll go to the side of the net, and it will be covered up by Guryev. Now Nabozny gets to the red line, shoots it in off the glass. That'll skip past Guryev. Lopez on the far boards. Behind the net, Ritter. Ritter fumbled it, regathers it. Ritter, outlet pass to center. Did not get it to Lopez. Puck knocked out of the air by Karinov. Whistle, and it was played with a high stick. Neutral zone face-off. It will be a fresh line out for the Pats. And Nieto over to take the face-off. Loughnane wins it back to Geddes. Timoney up the boards. Roy will shovel it ahead. Loughnane tried to knock it down out of the air. Roy in front of the bench. Off the boards. Alifanov on it for Potomac. Stenstrom away from Roy. Back to Alifanov. Throws it over to the far boards. Nieto races over and will advance the puck into the Carolina, and Kolosov stopped it along the boards. Kolosov on the backhand, out in front off of the goaltender Kalina. Geddes to Timoney, poked off of his stick by Nieto. Kolosov, Stenstrom not able to handle that pass. Canes will get it out. It's off of Roy at center, no icing. Alderman on it for the Pats. Off. Leave the puck at center. Face off. This will get down to 15 the to go on the power play. Bessedin back in over the line. It's Lopez passing over for Karinov. Bessedin into the middle. Puts on the brakes. Tried to get the pass to Engelstrom. He couldn't handle it. Now it's a 3-on-1 the other way for Carolina. Locknane over the line. Into the middle, Viglino back to Locknane and pass across. Oh, and it jumped off the blade of Nabozny. Still puck is loose, and that'll be covered up by Guryev. At center, Kolosov not able to stick handle around Geddes. Roy had it poked off of his stick blade. Cox back to Alifanov. He lost it. Roy shifted to the backhand. Wasn't able to get a pass onto a teammate's stick. It's off of Poole at center. It was off of his glove. Parisi next to touch it, but no hand pass called. Locknane sends it in. Canes are offside with 12:17 to go in the third. And a shout out to Hayden Ritter, the Ritter family and the Schroeder family watching, cheering on Hayden and the Pats. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Karinov at center, backhands it ahead. Cox over the line. Flores trying to push his way past Parisi. Cox not able to get a shot on net as it was poked away by Kalina. Roy starting it the other way for Carolina. Dumps in from the red line. Roulet first on it. Flores, and then Cox will backhand it in, go off for a change. Over the Potomac blue line, shovels it in deep on the backhand. Ritter to Karinov. Gave it away to Locknane, he throws it in. Around the wall, Bowman. Lopez lost it to Roy. Parisi along the far boards. To the face-off circle, Locknane spins around, shot. Caromed off the crossbar and goes out of play. Stoppage with 7:57 to go. Stenstrom nearly able to come up with a steal. Outlet pass sends Watterson into the zone, but a nice play there by Ritter as he flips it ahead. My apologies, that was Roulet, not Ritter. Puck past Roulet, he will win the race for icing with 5:55 to go in the third. Flores and Locknane on the draw. Locknane wins it. Now here's Watterson breaking in. A pass across just out of the reach of Nabozny. Locknane had the puck explode off of his blade. Odd man break possibly for the Pats. Karinov in over the line. Not able to get a whole lot on that shot as he was being harassed by Parisi. Cox along the boards. Shovels it to Karinov. Karinov sends it down low. Cox to the high slot. Flores spun around, shot it towards the corner. Stopped at center by Riggs. Flores over the line. He lets it go. A save by Kalina. Check from Viglino. And he will not yield a rebound. Sends it ahead. It's stopped by Lopez. Lopez, and it'll be tipped into the zone by Flores. Parisi will be first on it for the Canes. Around the far boards, Poole able to get it out to center, but it was played with a high stick. Change. 45 seconds to go on their power play. Over the line, Gutierrez pulls up in front of the boards, sends it over. Now fake the one-timer. So he plays catch with Markham. Gutierrez, a shot saved by Guryev. Rebound gets cleared out to center. So that was Williams, who was able to get the puck out of harm's way. Watterson back in over the Potomac blue line. Sends it over to Gutierrez. He'll settle it down. 5 seconds left on the power play. Markham to the faceoff circle. Watterson. A shot and a glove saved by Guryev. He will freeze it. Karinov out of the box. And now we'll go to 3 on